Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Keona, and today I'm online sharing with you guys that, y'all, we made it to 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, 1,000 people tune into my channel to watch me cook, to watch me do my vlogs, to listen to me. Like, that is so crazy. I just want to say thank you guys so much. This is not a small feat for me. I had been working on this for a very long time, so it means a lot. Subscribe if you haven't, and let's get into why you guys watch. Of course, the food. As you guys know by now, I'm working on repairing my skin, and so I haven't been eating as many processed foods, and I'm going to show you how to cook 2 different cabbage dishes in this episode and also a vegan dessert. Cabbage is super cheap and it's actually amazing for your gut health. So here you see me just sauteing up some onions, some garlic, and then I'm grating some ginger in there as well. This is going to be the base for a sort of like cabbage curry slaw. If you've watched my cooking videos before, you know I don't measure anything. I just cook from the heart, and I also don't have real names for my dishes. They are 100% plant-based, and I just be going with the flow, y'all. To that mixture, I added in some carrots and also some red bell peppers. I'm sauteing those up and making sure that they are nice and soft. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in my cabbage and then get in with the seasoning as well. So salt and pepper, obviously. I also added some cumin in here, some turmeric, and then also curry powder. And then I wasn't sure what I wanted to add to give it that depth of flavor. But I had a few cans of coconut cream, so I decided to go with that, and it worked out so good, y'all. This was divine. I gave some to my boyfriend, I gave some to my mom. They both loved it. They were like, yes, make that again, girl. So if you don't, try many of my other dishes, definitely give this one a try. Like I said before, I do speed these videos up a little bit, so if you need an exact recipe or you want to know exactly what I use or how I did something, feel free to comment below. I want this channel to be as interactive as possible, so I do not mind at all. I had this with just some brown rice that I put some lime and cilantro in, and this was divine. So good. This next dish I had been wanting to make for such a long time. I'm going to be making a roasted cabbage, and then I just decided to put some portobello mushroom sliders on the side, and of course have that with a little bit of rice. Depending on what you're making, but I say kind of always scoop out those gills from under the mushroom, because they're just going to make your dish murky and kind of gray, especially if you're going to make a gravy with your mushrooms. You definitely want to scoop that part out, but make sure that you keep the stems, because you can cut those up and eat them just like the other parts of the mushroom. Another pro pro tip for mushrooms is not to run them underwater to clean them. All you have to do is dampen a paper towel and then just kind of smooth them over, just to brush off some of that dirt. But running them under the water is going to make them super soggy, and it's really going to affect your dish in a negative way. After I prepped my veggies and started sauteing them, I seasoned up my mushrooms and added them to the pan, as you can see. Where I messed up here is this just tasted like chipotle. Like I must have added so much chipotle seasoning when I made this, and when I tasted the broth that the mushrooms were simmering in, it was not going in the direction that I thought it was going to be going in. So I had to kind of think fast. Barbecue sauce saves everything to me. So at first I was like, well, I'll just put barbecue sauce on the mushrooms, and whatever, the cabbage and everything else will still be good. But I wanted to really save that sauce, so I challenged myself and I challenged my cooking skills. And what do you know? Good old coconut cream saves the day. So I added that to the sauce to kind of mellow it out. It was very salty, and like I said, it tasted like straight chipotle, like powder, basically. But adding that coconut cream really softened it out, gave it a bit of sweetness. I also ended up going in with just like a little bit of salt and pepper and some other spices, and that really helped out a lot, and made my gravy, what I wanted it to be. And then after that, I was able to add back in my mushrooms to the mix. For the cabbage, I cut it in half and then cut it in half again, so I had quarters, and then I kind of basted it, I guess you would call it, or not basted, but just spread some of that coconut cream on it because it needs a little bit of fat to get that char going, and that's what I wanted to use as my fat. I didn't want to use butter or oil. I try to use as less oil as possible when I'm cooking. It affects your skin, so that's why. And I just added like a touch of seasoning, and I put those in the oven at 425 and roasted them. cabbage looks burnt, and some people might be like, she overcooked it. No, it came out perfectly. This cabbage was so tender and so juicy. It was so good. It was so good. I was using a Napa cabbage, and it was just chef's kiss. It was absolutely amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even think I got a shot of me eating it because I was just so hungry and I just dug in, but it was so good. You guys have to make that. Now y'all know I have a sweet tooth. I have a huge sweet tooth, and this whole time that I've been repairing my skin, I've had to stay away from refined sugar. Sugar in general, any processed sugar in general, really triggers my eczema and my TSW. So I've been avoiding processed sugar at all costs. So I haven't had my pastries and my cookies and my brownies and my cakes, and I really miss it. But since I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make a raw vegan cheesecake. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this was a little bit of a fail because I added hot water to the crust because my blender wasn't moving it around as it should be, because I don't have a food processor, and it made it too smooth, almost like a butter, like an almond butter. And so yeah, just don't do that, because you want your crust to be nice and crumbly, obviously, like a crust. But it still tasted good, and the filling still came out really, really good. But yeah, if you're really trying to learn how to make vegan cheesecake, I would say stick around, because I will make this again, because this was not the best representation. But while we're here, I just want to say thank you guys so much from the deepest part of my heart for helping me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And now that we're here, I just want to know, what do you guys want to see? Like I said, I want this channel to be as interactive as possible, and it's one of the reasons why I'm growing my following organically. So if you guys want to see giveaways or vlogs or just anything, more recipes, if you want me to include the recipes while I'm cooking, just let me know so that I can really engage with you guys and get to know you guys as much as you guys get to know me. I love hearing from you guys, and I love when you guys check in with me. I love hearing that you tried a recipe or that something looks good to you. I love hearing about your locks or your natural hair journey. I love hearing about your skin. And also I love when you guys recommend things to me as well. So just make sure that you're always commenting, liking, subscribing. This is our channel, and like I said, I want to grow this organically and together. And I'm so appreciative of all the love that you guys have shown me while I have been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, that 100 mil, that is on the way. It's on the way. And like I said, this tasted good, but it just wasn't exactly made correctly. But nonetheless, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.